3 days ago, y'all remember this?
Good morning. My name's Nick, and recently there's been a lot of conversations about Destination Smokehouse.
Okay. And this is going to help set up the video when we play this.
That don't fully represent our history or what we stand for. Today, I want to speak directly to our supporters about Walter Johnson and his involvement with Destination Smokehouse. Walter was never asked to leave.
All right, now that you caught up to enough speed, let me show y'all what's going viral today.
Receptive to it, or they were just like, that's not even a conversation worth having?
Evidently not worth having because we're at a point to where we at right now. See, I ain't one to bash folks because I don't have time to do that. Life's too short.
Absolutely.
So what you do, you learn from that little small mistake and you just move forward. If you keep moving forward, it's an old saying. I was driving years ago, but when I let that man named Jesus start driving, I sat in the back seat. Things got to straighten it out. You didn't have to worry about running into no tree, no rocks or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I take this as a blessing, you know? And it's a blessing to be here with y'all.
It's a blessing to have you. It's a learning experience even for owners, right? Because sometimes owners don't value the people that they have and they lose great people that's more than just an employee. If, hypothetically, ownership was given to you on a percentage, do you think that you would have stayed?
It's a possibility. What kind of percentage we talking about and what's in it? But, you know, hey, like I say, no backstepping now. I got to keep putting my shoes on one at a time.
See, one thing about Uncle Walter, he ain't gonna do it, but I will. Yeah, holla at your favorite nephew. I'm gonna do all the fighting for you because Nick literally basically said out his mouth, Unc is the reason for all of this. I just had a building, a coffee shop that my mama gave to me. You don't believe me? Come on now. Hit that goddamn QR code first before we begin this, or tap that link in the description. That's free cash. Get paid to play games right now. It's early Friday. You want some extra dollars? They gonna pay you in gift cards, money, god dang it, whatever you want. They'll even send it to your PayPal account, since I know some of y'all can't have certain things. It is what it is. But make sure you get down with free cash. That's $5 on Nash in your account as soon as you sign up. Put that app on your phone and get the plan today. Now, let's get into this because liar, liar, pants on fire. Roll it.
I said, hey, I saw you. I don't really know what you and my mom talked about, but let me talk to her. Spoke to her, long story less long. He was here the next day. Started showing me so much stuff in the kitchen. We were a coffee shop. I'm like, man, maybe we can do real food here. So we started doing gumbo for us. A few other things we started messing around with. He made ribs for me one time just for fun. And I was shocked how good they were. Crazy thing is he doesn't eat pork. I didn't find that out till like way later. But anyway, the ribs were phenomenal. About 3 months later, we closed down for COVID. April, he says, Nick, let's open back up and do barbecue. I called him crazy about 20 times. He finally convinced me after 4 or 5 phone calls. We did a test run with the ribs and chicken, sold out. Long story, even less long, we switched to a smokehouse not long after that. But he was the basis of everything we do.
Y'all know we not done. You in for a good one this morning. Happy Friday to y'all. I hope you got something exciting planned this weekend. Drop y'all plans if it's something exciting. But if you got normal shit going on, shit, that's cool too. I wanted to get on this part because it's a two-pronged attack, right? We have him not being compensated for this great idea, this multi-million-dollar idea that it could be, and them snaking the damn name. So I want to play what Nick said about the trademark, and then let's play exactly what Unc said after that.
The application to register the trademark for Tendernism was not filed without his knowledge. Walter was an early source of inspiration for me, and I've always been grateful for that. We've shared so many genuine moments together, talking about barbecue and bonding over the craft that we both love. These moments were filled with camaraderie and mutual respect. Today, I'm proud of Walter for having the courage to go after his own dreams. It takes heart. I respect anyone who chooses to build something of their own, and I wish him nothing but the best. The barbecue community is really small. Guys, we all know each other. And as small business owners, I feel it's our responsibility to support one another and celebrate the craft that brings people together through our food. It's always been about great food and the spirit of the community with barbecue, and that's what Destination Smokehouse will always stand for. We're grateful for the support of our guests and our team and the barbecue community. We will remain focused on moving forward with respect, positivity, and a shared purpose. Thank you, guys.
Apparently, there was another brother that trademarked the word Tenderism, and then he gave it to you.
Yes, the man name is Kevin Harris, attorney Kevin Harris. And so I met with him, said, I'm going to give you the word. You can have it. File, do the paperwork. It was my word originally, though. Mm-hmm. And 24 of probably the 10th month, 24, I filed. Yeah. Something happened with the tender. It wasn't me. And then I guess whatever happened, yeah. I think the data will show that, though. So people was hollering around, they tendernism. No, you ain't. You don't even know where tendernism come from. Yeah, that's slow and easy.
So you had previously filed for it?
Yes, sir.
See, like that's part of the story. The way the story was painted was almost like the former owners or the owners of the restaurant tried to trademark it, and then they held it. But this is somebody completely separate from the situation that happened.
That's correct.
Okay, I got you. So the legality part is something that you already, is that something you knew from your experience being in the space, saying like, hey, this is a word that I've created, I've got to have ownership on it, with the, and this is important, the intent to use, because I think a lot of people miss that part. They just think, oh, let me just trademark it, but they don't understand how trademarks work. Are you intending it to use it for media, merchandising, anything? You had it with the intent to use for just a bunch of categories?
I had an intent to use for meat, anything I cook. I don't care. It could have been some cake. I was going to tenderize the cake. You know what I mean? But the whole point of it was you invent something and then people will steal it, as everyone knows.
Did he reach out to you, or how did that connection happen where he says, look, I'm assuming the reason why he did it is because he saw it going viral and he wanted to just protect it? Is that why he did it?
I don't know. My understanding from him was he was making sure didn't nobody else do it. So therefore, we'll have it. Then one day we'll meet and he'll be able to give it to me. That was what he told me. He reached out to a team member. I got a team. We met. He did what he said he gonna do. And that's cool.
Honorable.
Yeah, because, hey, I don't be want to go up against nobody, man. But I will if I have to.
I want to break it down like this, right? We're at a point where we see better for others at times than we see for ourselves. Some of you have said so many good things and certain people to look out for and all this because y'all notice certain things and those people are no longer here. So I thank you. But that's exactly what's happening now. See, Walter, respectfully, Uncle Walter, because we are his nieces and nephews right now, he was moving off of purity. Nothing negative. That's why his spirits was all up. That's why he could do all of that stuff. That's why he could put on his glasses, toss them on the ground, toss them on the table and do his thing. See, we all could see Nick creeping on in like a serpent. Nick said one thing that I thought was very telling. He said he studied social media. But you didn't study social media to help out Walter. You studied social media to rival against Uncle Walter. Imagine, if you will, how we all know Ronald McDonald. Imagine the owner of McDonald's coming out and trying some shit, trying to be the next Ronald McDonald. Do you think it'll work?
All right, the moment of truth. That is so good. That's a big bite for a big arch.
This nigga's scared.
It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. And that's where we sit today. Unc is selling out, doing his thing. and making it look damn good as he's doing that. And it's like, bruh, we had to acknowledge the power that y'all have, meaning every individual on here who stood up and kept on screaming to the heavens through their keyboards like, oh my goodness, this man is not for you. This man is for himself. It is selfishness. It is selfishness. And so what we started to see was through all of that selfishness, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is what I did like last time. So Georgia, Fayetteville, Georgia, tomorrow, 12 p.m. until, Mr. Tendernism will be at Steve's Barbecue and Soul Food March 14th, 12 p.m. until. That's 575 Glen Street, North Fayetteville, Georgia. If you don't know where that is, it's like south of Atlanta by like Union City and all of that shit. It's not that far. But y'all pull up and rock with us. Subscribe, turn that bell to notify, and share to keep your people aware. If you want to help the channel grow, hit that like button, comment your thoughts on that. And if you do this every single day, you got a PlayStation or an Xbox that you are entered to win, okay? Boosie, bring your ass on over here. Click right here because we're going to get rid of some snitching allegations on Boosie with real paperwork. Click this right here or click right here for the playlist, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Happy Friday.